Welcome to another wild, wet and windy day on the allotment. As you can see, it's still raining, and it's windy, and the sun's out at the same time, so I'm not doing too bad. Just need the snow and the hail next. Let's have a quick look around. What have I been up to? Right. My raspberries are growing nicely. Trim them down, cut the dead stuff off. Got a nice little potting bench there from when Kenny moved out. Got most of the this side of strawberries planted now. Probably another 12 or so in here. Although I do have about another 100 to go. I'll find a home for them somewhere. I've been using some of the soil out of this one to put into here. As you can see, they are the garlic corms that were in the greenhouse, and also some garlic that I brought. That's in there. That's not doing too bad. We'll visit it. Frighten the birds off? Nah. Caught one sitting on it. Anyway, a couple of little straggler strawberries put into there, but I really must keep that well watered because they do die off quite quickly. Down here, nothing much has changed. Raspberries need trimming there. I potted some of the larger strawberries up into these pots. They came from over here. In what was Kenny's area. Kenny is now gone. The well's full as usual. These wild flag iris, they're growing well. The chives that I moved out from where I put the garlic, they seem to like it there, so I'll leave them there. I think this will take a while to rot down, never mind. So up the new path. There's the oak tree branches you're cutting off. Carrying on up the path to the apples, and I've wrapped some glue. What did you call it? Glue cloth? Stops the animals climbing up. Can't remember what it's called. It'll come to me in a minute. Anyway, I put plenty on this year. Over here, the digger hasn't moved yet. Every time I go to move it, it rains again. I'll leave that there for the moment. Down here, through the mud pit. Yes, it's quite muddy. Nothing's happened down here. I did find some nice pieces of stone. I might save them for something, I don't know what. The tree oak rooting and put in the pot, that's growing quite nice. I'm going to put that over here somewhere, because the one that got pulled out with a digger from over there, I put over there. It's got catkins on, so I'm presuming it's a pussy willow of some description. So it's growing in rocks and rubble and bits of soil, and seems to be enjoying itself. A bit further along, I turned up this morning and all this weed suppressant had blown off, so I'll put it back down. I've got staples in, but I think I need bricks and rocks to weigh it down. I wonder where I could get some of those from. Anyway, if it blows off again, I'll do that. Moving along. The keen-eyed of you will observe something's missing, and then there's something new. The shed's gone. The rat infested shed. Brian has left his allotment, so I've taken the opportunity to demolish the shed, put it over that side, and I was going to burn it, but it's just too wet, can't get it going. So I put a temporary fence up there, because when I first moved in here, the allotment manager said, your allotment is up to that greenhouse, and it's actually 1.5 meters back. Well, that's how they'd done it, so I thought, let's get it straightened up. Then in the summertime, put another fence up, lean it off. I found this wall under here. It's made up of rubble. 1 or 2 bits of stone, but mostly just rubble. Rubble, glass. Looks like they've knocked a house down, chucked it all in here. Ridiculous really, but that's what I've been left with. So now we can see the back of the end of this rubbish pile. Asbestos, stones, I wonder where they came from. I think they've been thrown over from next doors. Can't prove it, can't guarantee it, but if I was a betting man I would. All wire mesh underneath there too. That is going to be a nightmare to get out of that. Even with the digger it's going to be an absolute nightmare. So now we can see a definitive border. Not that I will do anything with it, but at least I can walk around it. Another project really. Here's Brian's. He's left, but he keeps coming back. He's taken about 2 tons of soil from down the bottom end at the moment. He's left his keys behind, so I've locked it up for now. Because if you get the vandals in there, they'll come into mine. I'm not taking a chance. So if Brian wants to get back into it, he'll have to see the council. Waiting for new tenants. But I did manage to get hold of all this netting off Brian. Back down here. The currant bush is growing. The fruit side needs some attention. I'll trim the dead canes back. That's a whole dead one there. Alright, needs attention. Have a look in the greenhouse. Oh, nice and warm in here. So the lupins are growing, more garlic corms, Swiss chard, Bolton, a few other bits of things growing down the bottom. We have a tray of parsnips there, nothing growing just yet. They've only been in 2 weeks, I think it'll take about 3. Underneath here I have some cauliflowers, different tomatoes, that's tray beetroots. There's 1 or 2 growing but not much. I'll keep them in here nice and warm for now. Doesn't matter how much I pot up and what I do with things, it's never ending. And we'll go into this greenhouse over here together. I haven't been in here for a week, or maybe 2 weeks. I'll have a look what's going on. Wow. Wow, at this rate I'm going to need a lawnmower. How has all that grass got into there? I think I can safely say the peppers are no more. All I can think is the hay or the straw. Oh, it's hay, isn't it? The hay must have had seeds on. That just looks like field grass. Not to worry, plenty of time yet. There's no peppers growing, so have a good clean out in here. And that's just about it. A few seeds are planted, they've come up. I put them outside and the weather's knocked them back. They were doing very good in the greenhouse, but I thought they might survive. There's 1 or 2 okay. In fact, there's 50% okay. Now I can see a few little garlic corms. There were quite a few left over, so I thought to just throw them onto here. A few sprouting. And then the raspberries are growing from the bottom, which is what you need. Fresh growth. So the plan is to clean all this area up, and then when I need to get down to the bottom end, I've got 2 ways. I can walk all the way up there, or I can come all the way down there. Then on the other side there's another footpath all the way up there, so access won't be an issue anymore. A lot of cleaning up to do. But that's what allotments are about. Oh, the mint's growing again. That needs cleaning up. I keep thinking I'm getting on top of things, and then I see more weeds. Oh, even got one growing out from the bottom of the shed there. Isn't nature wonderful? So for the moment I've got plenty of water. I a new watering can which I got off Brian next door, which is a new old one. He said it's about 40 years of age. You can believe it. There's no end to it. It's a good watering can. Then we have the modern watering can, which basically drowns everything. I have another water bin. So the water situation is okay at the moment. 1,000 litres in there, and another 1,000 litres over there. So I've got approximately 3,000 litres of water. That should keep me going for a few weeks in the summer. Kenny gave me some spare glass for the greenhouse before he went. And that's just about it, really. So I hope you've enjoyed this walk around with my fingers from somewhere, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy gardening.